Hey, ba-dum-bum-bum. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, welcome to KocoSports. It's where the world's comes to cash, your home for common sports, and above all, where it's okay to be a passionate fan. I am the huge one, aka the idiot Dave Koco from DAVKOCO.com, and we are reviewing Best of the Super Juniors. What night are we on? Night 9 and previewing night 10. As always, we ask you the most important questions. Win, loss, or tie. What did you think of the show? We are Koco Sports on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and now TikTok. And we are doing all of the watch parties except one. One night I hung out with my daughter of Best of the Super Juniors 29 on twitch.tv/KocoSports. I'm giving it a win, and I'm giving some fans a pro tip. Skip all Taguchi matches, and when they get to Korakuen Hall, it picks up. There's no of those 4-on-4, 5-on-5. It's all tournament matches. It really, really picks up. So if you're like, I'd like to watch the Best of the Super Juniors, but I want to be a madman that stays up and streams and reviews every single one. Let that be to a crazy person retired in Japan. I would skip all Taguchi matches and start watching about when they get to Korakuen Hall, because this week has been amazing and there hasn't been that many bad matches and a lot of good matches. So overall, I give it a win. Let's go down and break it down. All right, so we are reading TPWW. They just have the best New Japan results, and it's nice and easy, so thank you. No affiliation whatsoever. I'm glad I found them on Google. All right, New Japan Best of the Super Juniors 2022 Night 9 results. Here we go. They mixed up the B block and the A block. You got Master Wato defeated Titan. It was a really decent opening match. I've been pushing really hard for Master Wato to become the star to come out of this tournament. I did not expect Titan to have such a crappy record. I think he's a great wrestler, and I have no idea why he's such a horrible record. Next, you got TJP defeated DOUKI. Darkwing Duck in the chat. He was like, yo, this guy's good. I was like, Darkwing Duck? What are you talking about? I don't see him being good. Halfway through the tournament, once we hit Korakuen Hall, we weren't out in the middle of the boondocks in Japan. Once we came back to Tokyo, DOUKI stepped it up. TJP does defeat him via submission. You got Clark Connors versus Kanemaru. At least it was a short match. It was only 4 minutes and 50 seconds, thank God. Kanemaru, I want you to go to bed every night and go, thank God there's Yoshihashi. In the Marine Corps, when we lined up online during the boot camp, we said with smokescreen, the drill instructors would run up and down the alley just tearing people new assholes, punching them. Well, I went when they could punch back in the day. I went back in the Marine Corps when your drill instructors could punch you. They could punch you. You could do haze, that whole 9 yards, okay? And there was a smoke screen. If you were next to someone that was worse than you, the drill instructors, the chances of them catching you were slim. You just go to bed tonight and you look up and you pray to Terry Funk that Taguchi's in this tournament, because he is your smokescreen. No Taguchi, you're the worst. No Taguchi, you are the worst. And you beat the champ, and we're going to see a title match with that. Proud of you. Next, you got Alex Zane defeat Taguchi. It was only a 6-minute match. Thank God these guys are getting shorter matches. Taguchi and Kanemaru, shortest matches, dude. Just fucking choppity, do. Just chop it down, baby. Chop it down. Alex Zane is getting super over with the Japanese audience, and it's picking up his popularity with Taco Bell. And it started off rough because he had all the worst opponents in the beginning, but now it's really winning over him. Akira finally gets a win. He defeats Yo via fireball pinfall under 10 minutes. And Akira, I don't know. I didn't know who was there. I watched the New Japan. He shows up. Everyone's like, a couple people in the chat are like, oh my God. I honestly didn't know who he was. I haven't watched All Japan. I'm expanding. I just watched New Japan and AEW, and now I'm expanding out. So Akira defeats Yo. For how excited people were to see him, I thought he'd be better. Maybe I haven't seen his full potential yet. Show me what you got. Yo loses after a passionate speech in a main event the night before. Lindaman defeats Wheeler Yuta with a bridging German suplex, 9-17. Lindaman, he's not bad. My hype was too high for him. My hype was too high. Now, my hype was too high for this next match, and it fucking delivered. How the fuck is this not the main event? I don't know. There's a part of me that's like, oh, it's like sports. You don't know when it's going to go. There is no sport where you have champion versus champion. By the way, it's back-to-back champion versus champion that you wouldn't put in the main event. The fact that this fucking match that we've been looking forward to all tournament long wasn't the main event. Why? This match fucking delivered. We were hyped up, we were pumped up, and it fucking delivered. Ace Austin defeats Ishimori. Ishimori goes down. Ace Austin, X Division champ, just beat the IWGP Junior Heavyweight champ via Ace in the hole, pinfall, 942. Now, both guys' shoulders were down. I want to see this feud go on forever. I'd love to see a double champ. I'd love to see him get a title shot in New Japan, and then Ishimori go over and get a title shot in Impact. I'd love to see double champs. I would love to see this be a match at Kingdom. I'm super fucking excited about this. And not that, but I was a little sad to Ishimori. I thought El Desperado was going to be better. I thought Takashima. Ishimori won that strap, and if you watched the review, we were a little disappointed. And he is fucking shining in this tournament. So now I just want to see Ace Austin, Ishimori, title versus title all year long, and I'd love to see it at Kingdom Live. All right, next you got Bushi defeat El Desperado. El Desperado, you got some explaining to do. Sometimes you have good matches, sometimes you don't. Do you mail it in out in the country? Do you try here? Bushi is the line. Overall, pretty decent match, but here's the thing. You just watched the match of the fucking tournament. It was hyped up. It lived up to the hype. And then you got to follow it? Why? Why is this not the main event? You got Sho defeat Takahashi. I think both of these guys have been disappointing this tournament, but not horrible, just disappointed. Like, just disappointed. So Sho defeats him via submission. And then the main event. Why? Why is this a main event? Like, we were so fucking pumped up, and the last three matches, they could have been fucking 5 stars. They could have been 5 Okadas. They could have been 5 Tootsie Roll Pops. I don't know how you rate matches. These could have been the greatest things ever. And that's the one thing that's beautiful about watch parties. You like pay attention to your reaction. No one cared. No one cared. We had 10 to 20 people in the chat, a couple hundred people watching. Me and Rick 1982. Make sure to check him out on Twitch, Rick 1982. We're just enjoying it, and we had nothing. We had butterflies. We were excited for champion versus champion. And what a fucking finish. And then, we got 3 more matches. Why? I don't get it. Robbie Eagles defeat Alphatazmo. Submission 24-43. It was a good match. Pretty much, this was one of the better cards. Man, they really fucking tried for Korakuen Hall. I tell you that. A, not having those bullshit pre-show non-tournament matches really pumps you up. B, those guys were really stepping up for Korakuen Hall. And C, Ace Austin, Ishimori. This is a good thing. I just have no idea. I have no idea why El Lindaman and Wheeler Yuta wasn't the semi. I have no idea why Ace Austin, Ishimori wasn't the main. Robbie Eagles, Alphatazmo. Great match. Now, let me rewind. Good match. Put that in the middle of the card. You're like, all right. I like what you did there. Put it as the main event? When you have champion versus champion, the one match everyone was looking forward to? It's like the old meme. Follow that, boys. And they could not. No one could follow that. All right. Next, you got full card for New Japan Best of Super Juniors Night 10. We will be live on Twitch, so make sure to check us out. You can say hello, you can talk, get some live reactions. It would be a lot of fun. We got Kanemaru. It doesn't fucking matter. Versus Akira. I'm not looking forward to that match at all. At all. You got Clock Connors versus Ishimori. Now that's awesome. And they usually have good fucking matches here, you know? But yeah, this is in Chiba. You got Chiba is a smaller city that turns country right outside Tokyo. It's on the other side of Yokohama. I go camping there a lot, so it's pretty nice. I don't know why I'm breaking it down. Titan versus Bushi. You got Bushi the Lion and Titan. Titan, you got to start winning, man. Oh, what the hell, dude? Who did you piss off? What did CMLL do? Not to get the respect it deserves. All right, so that should be interesting. You got Bushi the Lion versus Titan. All right, you got Taguchi versus Yo. If Taguchi has to be in your goddamn Best of the Super Juniors, have less people. Have less people. Oh, but he's a pin eater. Fuck you. You look at fucking other people have a better fucking... No. I would rather have no tournament than Taguchi. I'd rather have a smaller tournament than Taguchi. Taguchi versus Yo. Hopefully Yo wins that. You got Ace Austin versus Sho. I'm sorry, Ace Austin. Sho. Look into my eyes. Look into my old man eyes. How you doing, Raptor Man? Look into my old man eyes. I need you just to wrestle like I know you can. Okay? I know you, ever since I made fun of you in the last review, you actually stood up and hit people. That's nice. That's nice. You know, if you're going to be an evil fucking heel, maybe you should fucking be stiff with people. I like it. You step that part up. Fuck the wrench. Fuck the gimmick. This is the Best of the Super Juniors. Do you want to be remembered forever, or do you want to be forgotten or even forced to be forgotten? It's up to you. It's up to you. Step it the fuck up. All right. And you got Master Wato versus Wheeler Yuta. I love this match. I'm really high on Master Wato. Maybe I'm a Wato. It's definitely Wato. Master Wato versus Wheeler Yuta. One guy I really love. One guy I like to see pushed to the moon. I think this match could be great. You got TJP versus Alphatazmo. I don't know what Alphatazmo is going to show up. Like TJP, you kind of know what a TJP match is. Alphatazmo, you got shit. I dumped off the top rope. It's got the break. Or you got a good wrestler. Let's put it this way. If you're not going to wrestle good, don't show up. Just act like you're sick or injured. Just don't be there. Have some goddamn fucking pride. All right, next you got... I don't know. That's hard to call. I know TJP is going to show up. Is Alphatazmo going to show up, or is he going to jump off the top rope and scratch the back? Is that what he's going to do? Ooh, look at the reaction. And then you got Robbie Eagles versus L. Lindaman. Both these guys, I feel, underperforming. Not horrible, but love to see him step up. You got Takahashi versus Alex Zane. I don't know if Takahashi is 100%. Alex Zane, super over. And in the main event, El Desperado versus DOUKI. Darkwing Duck. If this is a good match, I will personally apologize to you in the next video. That's fair. That's fair, Darkwing Duck. That is fair. All right, standings. All right, Ace Austin is the A block. Ace Austin is the ace of the A block. He's 10 points. Then you got Ishimori and Alex Zane. I'm hoping for Ace Austin doing his whole goddamn thing. You got Yo and Sho and Takahashi, Clark Connors with 6. Sho? Really? Really, Sho? Really? You got Akira, which I think is a little underperforming in every aspect of this tournament, versus Kanemaru, who's got 4 points. All right. And then you got Taguchi, who has a fucking win. Taguchi has a win. Good job. Here's my thing about Taguchi. We were talking about this on Twitch. When you see Taguchi, he's so fucking horrible now. Your brain goes, Was he ever good? Is it like, did he become so bad? Or did we not notice how bad he was because he was in a great tag team? So my question today is, 100% we all agree Taguchi sucks. If you don't, okay. If you don't think Taguchi sucks, literally anyone can be a fucking pro wrestler. I can be a pro wrestler. You can be a pro wrestler. Bearfriend can be a pro wrestler. The dead corpse floating down Kanagawa River, he can be a fucking wrestler. Doesn't fucking matter. But we all agree he sucks. With that said, did he always suck and we didn't notice? Or did he just become the shittiest wrestler in New Japan? That's today's question of the day. And if you're like, oh, I thought he was great. I mean, all right. Okay. Okay. Next, you got B Block, or should we kill the L Block? You got Alphatazmo, El Desperado, El Lindaman. Look at this. El Desperado, 4 wins. Sucked dick in the ring. Was fucking horrible. 2 losses. One of them was amazing. One of them was pretty damn good. El Desperado. That means if you lose, you put on a better match. Lose. El Lindaman, I want to see what you got. All right, so there's a 3-way race for that. And second place, we have 4 guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm a liar and don't know how to count. 5 guys. You got DOUKI, Mr. I didn't think he was good, but he has something to prove. Was Darkwing Duck right this whole time? Wheeler Yuta, which I think should be doing a hell of a lot better than what he's got. He's been busting it as TJP, Bushi the Line, and Robbie Eagles. So there you go. And then with 4 points, Master Wato. I think Master Wato should have a couple more wins. Hopefully he steps up. And then the thing that makes the least amount of sense, Titan from CMLL has 2 points and is 1-5. He has the same fucking record as Taguchi. Akira Kanemaru is better than him. Kanemaru. Oh, fuck you, dude. I'm not ever learning your name. You're fucking horrible. Look at that. Look at that. Titan. What the hell? All right. Boys, we will be streaming live on twitch.tv/KocoSports. We cover AEW, we cover New Japan, and we also cover Impact. There'll be an Impact review later today and also a Stump the Idiot. And make sure to join us. We are going to review and preview every night. We're trying to rebuild this YouTube channel. Also doing social media now that I'm retired and have a mustache. And, of course, this Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern, bam, we are going to be doing a charity stream. We're also going to do a New Japan watch party, try to get a lot of things going with that. We are raising money for Stack Up, a nonprofit charity that helps veterans and service members promote positive mental health and suicide prevention through the power of gaming. Gaming is a great escapism, especially for military infantry. I was Marine Corps infantry. I planned to die on the front line. When I die on the front line, I wasn't afraid of dying. And then eventually I wanted to exit early, and video games and veterans and all that helped me. I wish I knew about Stack Up at the time. I have lost many friends, and a lot of people that have served in infantry, such as Sid's Light, has lost friends. So hopefully we can raise some money. I'd like to thank Sid's Light, who gave a donation, the first donation. Friend Yelly, legendary member of the Internet Infantry, gave it a huge donation. So thank you very much. This Saturday live, 8 p.m. Eastern, Stack Up. We're going to try to go 12 hours. If not, we'll break it up and go 4 and 4. So we're on twitch.tv/KocoSports a lot. All right. Love you, dudes. Like, comment, subscribe. And with that, I am over.